There is an infielder for the Padres named Tucupita Marcano.
Nailed it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go.
In my head, you nailed it.
Hell yeah. He's been banned from baseball. See ya. Gone. Pete Rose. According to MLB, Marcano only won only 4.3% of the 231 MLB-related bets that he placed. He also was on the Pittsburgh Pirates roster, and he bet 25 times on Pirate games and lost all 25 bets that he had on the Pirates. So not only is he a baseball player gambling on MLB, which is obviously a no-no to begin with, he was gambling on the teams in which he was on, and he was not winning at all. So this guy sucks at gambling, and he also sucks at keeping a job as a professional athlete. This dude's been banned. They're saying they're investigating others. This is going to be a thing that's going to take place here in the middle of this transition from sports gambling very much existing, but not being legal, kind of having to catch a book or somebody get caught up with some money and then get traced and tracked through different notes and penmanship and bank records, which is what happened to Pete Rose back in the day. Now it's all digitally tracked with the legalization of sports gambling. Now that's good news for people to not get in over their skis, you know, because if it's getting tracked, they can monitor, they can keep you down. But it's terrible for these athletes that are trying to gamble on the sport in which they play, which they should not be doing anyways, because you're going to ruin the credibility of sport. You can do this when you're retired, but it feels like some guys just can't get away from it, and obviously this is happening in baseball.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I hate to see a guy banned for life, but when something like this is something you probably deserve. I think it happened with Porter in the NBA. Like you get, and I kind of do like the part where they always put out their bets, how much they won, how much they lost. It's kind of shame.
These days.
Yeah, man. But these leagues, man, they know you don't want to mess with the integrity of the game. That was something that they always preached to us, even before it was legal or all these sports books were really around. And a lot of us, I know at least me, I don't think I knew the line of probably any game I actually was playing in, especially the early part of my career. But this is something that we're gonna keep dealing with the leagues, with these players. But players, man, just wait. I mean, just wait. You make your money, you're living your dream. Like, just wait, man, and that better to be there. I promise you.
Yeah, it'll be there. It'll be better, and you'll be the best ever.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll know what you're doing. Sure. Whenever you retire, you'll know exactly what you're doing in sports gambling. Just put it off until then, because to your point about the integrity of the game, obviously that is everything. Everything disappears if there's no integrity of the game. If everything becomes the Harlem Globetrotters versus the Washington General, which is what people will think if they're betting against their own team and betting for their own team, and this will work, they're in this thing together. Everything goes. Sports media, sports gambling, sports teams, sports leagues, it's all gone. And this is a fear that a lot of people are talking about whenever sports gambling was becoming so prominent. They're like, hey, listen, you're going to lose everything if this becomes a real thing. It's taking place in the Black Sox back in Chicago. There was a Boston team, I think, in basketball that was doing so. There's been different stories that Tim Donaghy of the NBA that have almost taken down all these leagues. But now with sports gambling becoming as big as it is, it's like there's a real fear that could take place. And the people that are involved in the arena are the ones that can stop it, and they need to. There's no the NFL has had their situation. The NBA's had their situation. The MLB is having their situation currently happen right now. And they're going to have to punish very swiftly, quickly, and heavily so that this does not become a trend, because Front Office Sports just put up, we were looking at that tweet. Total amount bet on baseball, $150,000. Is it worth it? Tucupita, $150,000? Was it worth? I bet you win $100 million. You had a total amount bet on MLB, $87,000. Average amount per bet, $378. Numbers of MLB bets, 231. Bets on Pirates games, 25. That was when he was on team. MLB bets won 4.3%. And if that doesn't tell sports gamblers like what the likelihood of you being a successful sports gambler is, like, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
This dude's on the team, professional baseball player, has only won 4.3% of his bets. And that has been documented. He's been banned. They saw this shit. This is what he did. So anybody that's expecting to be a sharp or figure out sports gambling, you got little or no shot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just kind of how it goes. You need to know that going in. But this is a real problem. And if they're investigating 4 others, is what they said?
4 other guys got popped already, and I think a couple of them, I don't know what the transgressions were, but a couple guys have already been suspended for at least a year. But the MLB they're thanking the stars that this happened with all the Shohei stuff. It's like, all right, perfect. We'll take some guy that no one's heard of. We'll ban him for life. Who gives a shit? This will be a good reminder to all these guys. But I think it also underscores, like, with guys like Shohei, these guys who are making $40 to $50 million a year. I don't know this for a fact. Like, yeah, you might still gamble, but like, if those guys have gambling problems, it's in like casinos. It's stuff like that. It's like this guy, 217 career batting average, didn't play like was never going to be a star, was never going to make a bunch of money. So like maybe this is his way of getting over. But again, Shohei wasn't like, this guy's making $70 million a year. He's not getting popped over $375, a baseball game.
It's and the Shohei thing's so sad because there's going to be people that didn't catch any of the follow-up in any of the investigation, and Ipe being like, this is, and then being like, we have records of it all, and all kinds of things. There's still people that think Shohei was
for sure.
Oh yeah,
sure.
We'll always think that.
Yeah, well, then it's like, well, I don't. Is Shohei Ohtani, this guy who we've been told is obsessed with baseball, loves baseball, wants to become the greatest baseball player of all time? No, I would say no, but everybody is hard not to think. And more of these stories come out, they're like, yeah, of course, everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. There's going to be people that believe that no matter what.